Hi everyone, I'm going to continue the series of the famous Sephardi Rabbonim. We're in Iraq again today. We've done a few videos this week within regards to the great Iraqi Rabbonim, and also today it's going to be the Hilula on Yud Gimel Tevet of a famous rabbi from Iraq. His name was Rabbi Ezra Dangoor, being born in the year 1848 and passed away in 1930. He was born naturally in Baghdad and learned at a young age in yeshivot in the city. At that point in time, Baghdad was a city filled with Torah. There was a lot of Torah learning over there, and learned in the famous yeshivat Bet Zilka, which was headed by Chacham Abdallah Somech, one of the great Iraqi rabbis in Iraqi Jewish history. After learning many years, he was devoted his time mostly to learning. However, he did also work in commerce also for a specific period of time, but also he was a prominent shochet, a mohel, also in Baghdad, and actually was writing documents. It was in the Beddin of Baghdad, also of the court. He worked inside the Jewish court, also a lot of prominent positions. And then at a later stage, after working in commerce for some years, he was working full-time in the rabbinate and in the Torah field throughout. In fact, he became the chief rabbi of Rangoon in Burma. This was between the years 1893 to 1894. But because of health reasons, he would move shortly after that back to the Torah area of Baghdad. In fact, in 1904, as I spoke about before, he was dealing in commerce at one stage in time. He actually opened the first printing press in Baghdad. Notably, they printed this publishing office, printed Arabic textbooks as well as books in Hebrew, and he was author of several colossal Torah books and the commentaries of the Torah also, which I'll speak about in a minute. From the year 1923, for several years, he would become the chief rabbi of Baghdad, a very prominent position. There was a great synagogue in Baghdad, which he was at the head of the premiership of. Also, he had 5 children. I'll name you his children. That was Sion, Abdullah Yosef, also Farha, who would also later on marry Rabbi Shaul Basri, Eliyahu, and also Moshe. He passed away in the year, English year 1930. Also had notable grandchildren. In fact, one of the grandchildren became one of the great great philanthropist of the name David Dangoor, also, which is very interesting and good to know within regards to history. So I stated before, he wrote several colossal works, including commentary on the Megillat Kohelet, with a Targum, a translation in Arabic, and 2 Perushim on that specific work. Also, there was a Mincha Belula, which was also Dinim and Minhagim and Piyutim, poems and different customs and different laws that was featured in it. Then there was a Birkot Shemaim also, which was a Seder on Birkat Hamazon, was on very different topics within regards to that, within regards to Kiddush Shabbatot v'Chagim, and concentrating on that. There was a Sefer She'elot B'Tshuvot, question and answer session. There was also the Sefer Divrei Hayamim Shel Baghdad. There was also the Biyu LeTorah B'Targum LaArabit. And also he did Chidushim on the Ma'amrim of Binyanei in the Inyanim of Derech Eretz also. Also there was another noticeable colossal work which he wrote, was the Perushim on the Torah, called the Adei Zahav also, which must be noted also. In fact, he passed away in the year 1930, and he was buried in Baghdad in the cemetery over there in Baghdad. At the time, as I said before, in Baghdad there was a very great, very large Jewish Torah community at that stage in time. It's a Beit Karvot Yehudi Baghdad. Passed away in 1930 here on Yud Gimel Tevet, 13th of Tevet. It is his Hilula. Please light candles in his memory. Notably also, there was a street in Ramat Gan, I believe, in the year 1971, which was named after Rabbi Ezra Dangoor. Harachov Dangoor, it's called also, which is in the Shchonat, the neighborhood in Ramat Gan of Amidar. And his son, actually, Harab Moshe Yehuda Dangoor, also was opened an organization, a Kehila, Sfardit, during the time, I believe, of the Second World War. He started up something, and more can be said. He was one of the great rabbis with 5 children. Also had a lot of noticeable descendants. And so his son, also Rabbi Moshe Yehudi Dangoor, was responsible. He went in regards to reorganizing the Sephardi community after the Second World War. So he was very, very active within regards to that. And please light candles in his memory. It's going to be 13th of Tevet. He was also a great rabbi that had a lot of connections within regards to prominent people in powerful positions all over Iraq, within regards to the Sultan also from Turkey, and was very well known across the world.